guys, it's Brisa, and I don't know if you know, but obviously I'm new to this, and I just wanted to make a little video on how to do this makeup look, a glam, natural glam look. So if you want to see this, how to do this look, keep watching. And I just want to say I started this YouTube channel because we're in quarantine and I have nothing better to do. And I just always been wanting to make a YouTube channel, so yeah. Subscribe if you want to. Keep watching to see this. Okay, so I already have my brows done. I did them off camera because it was a little too much steps. But if you guys want a video on brows or a pictorial or something, it will be on my Instagram, Makeup by Brisa. Follow it if you haven't. But yeah, you're just gonna do your brows, you know. But what I'm gonna do first is my face makeup. So I'm gonna be going in with this e.l.f. Flawless Finish Foundation. Finally got it in the shade Vanilla, and I'm just gonna take a little bit of that on the back of my hand and grab my beauty blender, already dampened. I think it works so much better dampened. And I'm just gonna go in around my cheekbone area and the top half of my face first. So now that we have the top half of my face, I know it's a weird thing, but I like doing the top half of my face because I like letting it sit before I do my concealer. So now I'm gonna take the same thing, obviously, and go in with the bottom of my face. The bottom half of my face. So now I went in with concealer. I look a little bit crazy, but I'm using the e.l.f. 16 Hour Camel Concealer. I really recommend it in the shade Fair Warm. It works really good, I think. And I'm just gonna blend that out. And I mostly put it on the center part of my face to brighten. I never really used to do this, but I started doing it after I tried it one time for a photo shoot that I was taking in my room at like 3 in the morning. And it looked really nice, so I've just done it for whenever I do soft glam, natural glam, whatever I said this video is about. But yeah, I'm just gonna blend that out really good. And it's okay if you get some on your eyelids, because I do that all the time. And I always like putting a lot on my nose, because when I put blush, I like packing it on my nose. So yeah, now that we're done concealing, blending all of that base, I'm going to be using this banana powder by Makeup Revolution. I know it looks bad, it's busted, it's empty. I'm going to be taking my beauty blender and just going on the sides of my nose and under my eyes so I don't crease. So basically you're just going to bake. And I do that where I'm mostly concealed and where I don't want it to crease. So for example, my nose, under my eyes, eyelids, forehead, cute smile lines, or wherever that's called. And yeah, I'm just gonna let that sit for like 5 minutes. So it's been sitting for like 5 minutes. I know I look crazy. But I'm just gonna brush it off, and whatever excess powder was on this brush from the banana powder, because I only use this brush for the banana powder, obviously. It's just gonna be setting my face, but I was just baking, so nothing creases or anything. And all the excess powder is just going all over my face to set. Now that you look like a literal ghost, I'm gonna go in with this e.l.f. palette. I don't know what it's even called, but it's like this little blush palette that I have. It has 2 blush colors, a highlight, and a bronzer. And I'm gonna go in with this dense thick brush, and I'm gonna go in with the bronzer color and just bronze up my cheeks, make them really nice and blend it. And then yeah, so I just went ahead and bronzed my forehead, my cheekbones, and like in a 3 shape. And I'm just gonna take the same brush and the same bronzer and squeeze it together. This is optional. I just like doing this because I like looking like a little doll. And I'm just gonna go on the tip of my nose, making a little line and fluffing it out, and then doing the same for each side in the bottom of the nose to make that little button nose effect. And I'm going to take the same technique and do it on my top and bottom lip, just to make it better whenever I put lip gloss. Now I'm gonna go into the eyes, and I'm really not doing much. I'm just gonna do some eyeliner, so I'm gonna teach you how. This is a life hack that I like doing for my wing liner, because I don't like just putting it on just like that. I go in with an angled brush, and if it's like kind of thick, I put eyelash glue on it and squeeze it together, and it'll get super thin, like super precise, like ready to go. And that just helps a lot. I just wanted to let you guys. I'm going to take this Almay liquid liner, and as you see, this brush is really thick. So I'm just going to take the brush and put it on the little end of the brush I just made flat. The eyebrow brush, I would say it is. And I'm just going to pack that on there and start doing my. Now that we have everything all ready to go, I'm going to go from the outer corner of my eye and just go a really thin line, just going like that, and then going from kind of mid of my eye and connecting that line together like that. So now I'm just gonna fill it in with the stick brush that I gave, because it's so much faster to fill it in with the thick brush. But as you can see, it's pretty thick, but I love it like that. And I'm just gonna take the same brush and go super thinly, connecting it and trying to get it somewhat close to here. As you can tell, I'm not really good at this, but I try, so you should try too. If you don't think you're gonna get it, then it's okay. So now that you're done doing your two wings, they don't have to look the same, because it's super difficult to do it. So you're just gonna go in with some mascara and do your mascara really good. If you have long lashes, I aspire to be you. I could never. My lashes are so short and stubby, but oh well, you know, like who cares? And I don't really know what kind of mascara this is, but oh well. Just use any mascara, your favorite mascara. I left all my mascaras in my dad's truck today. So, and my eyelash curler, so that sucks. But do those two steps. However you do your mascara, do it like that. So now I'm gonna go in with Traviesas lashes. Follow them on Instagram, it'll be right there. These are my favorite lashes in the style Chiquita Bonita. And I'm going to take the Kiss Strip Lash Adhesive and put my lashes. While you have your lashes on, we're going to put some blush on. This is totally optional. If you don't like blush, you don't have to. But I'm going to go in the same little palette that I was using and take this top. Okay, anyways, I'm going to take this top, like, salmon shade and this dark blush shade and just put some on my nose, just a little tip. This is totally optional. I just think it looks really cute. And like pack it on my cheeks and the apples of my cheeks. I feel like it makes you look like a doll. And that's what I want. I want to look fake. But then I just put some blush on and then pack it on, as you see, and then we're gonna go into. So I just put my gold nose piercing in because I lost my other one, because I took it out, because I always take it out when I do my makeup. But yeah, and now I'm just gonna go in with like a little rag or something and wipe off my lips. So it looks crazy right now, but I'm gonna brush, like, I don't know how to say it, like spoolie your lips, because I feel like it makes them more plump and more red. And I feel like it's just a good step to do if you're gonna do lipstick or lip gloss or something to make your lips really pretty. And I'm gonna use the e.l.f. Ultra Precise Brow Pencil like I've been using and just draw how I want my lips. I usually go a little over my cupid's bow because I don't like it. I like it looking like super rounded out. And then just outline your lips however your heart desires. I outlined them how I wanted. I always like to make my lips big because I feel like my lips are one of my favorite features. And I went ahead and did the outside corners of my lips, and I'm just gonna spoolie those in how I was doing just to blend it out. I also did the bottom and the top, but just spoolie it out as much as you want. And you don't have to do this. You could go straight into how you like to do your lips. But this is my take on natural glam because, I don't know, I just find it really, would be like an everyday look for me. And I feel like brown is a really good way to go for lips, personally. So you could go in with whatever color you want and outline it up, make them all cute, and then we're going to go in with your little foundation. Put a tiny drop in the back of your hand, just a little tiny bit. Go in with your concealer brush, and the tip of it, just clean it up so there's no harsh lines, so it looks really precise. Now that you have it all outlined with your concealer or your foundation, I'm just gonna blend it out so it doesn't look super harsh, obviously. And then just go in with your favorite lip gloss and put it as a topper, or your favorite is this little shimmery pinkish purplish color, like a mauve, but I don't know what brand it is, unfortunately, because I got it at my 15 day as a present, and I don't know what brand it is. So I'm just gonna put it in the center and then the sides, and I don't want to don't put it down here if you're doing the same lip as me, because then it makes it look like straight, like it doesn't make it like a gradient. But just do that all over your lips however you like. And again, this is my take on natural glam. So now that you're done with your lips, I'm gonna go in with this gold shade and just put a little on my nose and on the bridge of my nose, the tip of my nose and the bridge of my nose. And I don't have a highlight at the moment, so that's what I use, and I feel like it looks really pretty. With that same shade, I'm gonna go in with this little, I don't know what kind of brush it would be, but I'm gonna go in with this little brush and go into the inner corner just a little bit, because I feel like if you make it over dramatic, people will like think it's like eye boogers or something. So I just put a little bit right there. You could put as much as you want, but I think that looks really nice like that. Then I'm gonna go with that same shade on my brow bone. And do that to everywhere I want it to be. This foundation brush, it's kind of dense and it's like thicker, on the thicker side, and I packed that same shade that I'm doing all over my face, and I'm just going to put it on my cheekbones as highlight. And then now you're all glowed. Last step, you could go in with any eyebrow thing or anything you want, and this is what I do. It's optional for you if you want to or not, but I like to enhance my beauty marks and my angel kisses that I've covered on my face. I think it looks really, really nice whenever I do that. I feel like it brings a more different tone, if that makes sense. But yeah, I get my sister to rate my makeup.
Well, I haven't even seen it.
Oh.
9.5 out of 10.
Okay, thank you, ma'am. As you saw, she rated it a 9.5. I honestly think it's a really pretty look. You should try it at home. if you want to see more content like this, makeup videos, tutorials, anything, I'm gonna be super open to it. I'm taking a bunch of suggestions. You could always hit me up on my socials. They'll all be right here. I don't know what else to say. Thank you for watching.